Hello, welcome. Thanks for tuning in to episode 4 of the newly rechristened Everything I Touch, I Enjoy. Tonight we're going to be speaking to label head Matthew Moyer of the label PopNihil and some of the people that have been putting out tapes on his label. We're going to begin the show today with a video from Mother Juno.
filming.
All right, y'all. Welcome to the show. Would you like to introduce yourselves to our audience. Go ahead and unmute yourself.
I'm Matthew, and I run the label PopNihil out of Orlando, Florida.
Are we next?
It's Sarah and
Jeremiah.
from Utopia Brigade, and we're in Brooklyn right now.
Let's go clockwise.
I'm John. I'm in Orlando, and I have a project called Medicina.
And I'm Kate. My project is Fishwife, and I'm in Tampa, Florida.
Cool. Matthew, if you would want to kick things off with some background information about what the label is up to.
Oh, sure.
Right about now.
Yeah, absolutely. 2020 was a really, it probably doesn't even need to be said. 2020 was a really fucked up year. But somehow we were able to release, to me, some of the strongest albums of the label to date. Human Figures, Utopia Brigade, Woven In, Bacon Grease, and John Gauntletier of Ars Phoenix and Passages. And the reception was stronger than it had been. And I've just been really humbled by the support that the label has gotten this year. And I've also been really humbled by the support that this group of people here have given me in trying to continue the work of the label. And we're going to use that as a springboard into 2021. That's a house ad for everything that we've got scheduled, everything under soon. I'm theoretically going to release this year and added a couple more in too. So it's really amazing that people are still making time for art and music and artifacts of a physical variety in this very weird, divergent timeline that we exist in.
Cool. We had a brief discussion yesterday, and you touched on the notion of modeling the label after your nostalgic feelings for the old school goth or punk fan club.
Yeah, absolutely. At the moment, this year we also started bundling in extras with every single cassette we sold, where they get a sort of a starter fan club package. They get a postcard and a button, one of which I'm wearing right now, a Bacon Grease button, for each artist and for each album. The big reason for starting the label was my affection for physical formats in the face of like digital just steamrolling everything. And this is a way to sort of build on that and then sort of call back to stuff I like, where you could like join the Cramps fan club or send a self-addressed stamped envelope to Famous Monsters magazine and get some really cool stuff in the mail.
Nice. Would any of the artists care to jump in and just go ahead, grab the bull by the horns, and kind of describe your relationship to Matthew, if that differs whatsoever from the label, and then also like what motivated you to make the end result product specifically for this label, and how that pertains to like what you identify your project and then the greater music scene that you might be involved in as. Let me know if I need to re-ask any of those questions.
No, I'm good. Answer carefully.
I know. Who's going to go first? I guess I'll go first because I'm talking. I've known Matthew, I think, first online, maybe back in 2015, and we actually played a show together that it was my last show in Tampa before moving to Colorado for a year. And he played a solo set and I played a solo set, but I didn't actually get to meet him. And he put out a split tape between Sarah and myself called Heavy Water for the INC, I think, of 2016, which was the year I came back to Florida. And it was a big deal to me because I really didn't have a lot of experience with releases. Todd from Halves and Thirds had put something out for me before, and I'd never really had anyone reach out to me or be interested in releasing my music besides, someone I knew personally as a friend. So I was really taken aback by, just that he had reached out and said that he likes my music a lot. That meant a lot to me. And I actually started collaborating with Burnt Hair midway through 2016. And Matthew put out my first solo release, which was a lathe cut in February of 2017. And we have a very personal relationship outside of the label. But
nice. So ongoing collaboration and pretty deep interpersonal bonds.
Yeah, he's been very encouraging for me.
Hell yeah. Would anyone else like to go ahead and jump in?
Should we go next?
Yeah, go ahead.
So Matthew's released our personal in addition to our collaborative project, which is Utopia Brigade. And I met Matthew probably around the same time Kate did. It was online 2015, played that show at Frolic Exchange where he did a solo set. I think it was called Lips of Blood. Matthew, you can tell me if I'm correct or not. Yeah.
You are correct.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that was a cool project, short-lived. And
Maybe 40 minutes.
And then from there, I used to perform under the alias I Like Dogface, and Matthew asked me to go on tour with him, and I had never really done a tour before, and it was kind of a short one, Florida-based, we played in Georgia too.
Yeah.
And kind of kicked off our friendship, and then years later, met Jeremiah, and he has a story probably with how he met Matthew. I can leave that up to him. And then we can talk about the release that we recently put out with him.
Sounds good.
Or PopNihil. Cool.
I first heard about PopNihil through my friend, or all of our mutual friend, Kelby Clark. Him and I were doing a tour together that ended up in Florida, and I was trying to find someone to put out a tape for me. I emailed Matthew. I don't think I ever heard back from him, but we played a show that Matthew put on, a great show in Orlando, and we've been close friends ever since. And it's always been encouraging. I like sending him stuff that I'm working on, and has very eclectic taste, which I think caters to me because I'm working on something different, it seems like, for better or for worse.
Definitely. And then leading up to Utopia Brigade, we put out a release. What was it? 2019? Was it 2019?
I think it was technically late 2018. Right?
Late 2018. Sort of about the nature of our relationship, how we were collaborating with each other, long distance, and sort of taking the form of love letters, but with sound. And we released that with a label in Australia, but it was really limited. And Matthew wanted to put out a release with us, and we asked if we could do a re-release of the album on its own instead of a compilation. And we had these photos that we took with a friend in Sarasota, Dustin, that feature kind of the nature of our live performances and some conversations we were having and sort of sharing that affection. And so we did some nude photographs for that release that Matthew beautifully put out. And I don't know if you want to add more to that, but it's probably one of the most gorgeous releases I've been involved in because of the package, because it came with a postcard, lyrics on the back of the postcard from our letters, a button. And those photographs were really, it was a very intimate process that we had with our friend who took the photos. And so it was really wonderful to finally have like those photos, the photography. So.
Word. I'm picking up on a enduring thread of romance here that the label seems to be attracted to or seems to attract. John, does your project tend to delve into that sort of vibration?
Incredibly romantic.
Yeah, inevitably. Like, to be completely honest, I would say almost when I started Mother Juno, there was like an objective of no love songs, or like I kind of wanted to work on something that was, I don't know, working with a different set of emotions than that, but that inevitably is an important part of life and just ends up, I think, working its way into most art.
Word.
But do you want my background story with Matthew?
Yeah,
It's kind of more
definitely.
of yeah, I think we may have actually met in 2013 or 2014 in Gainesville, though only in passing several times, when I was playing in this band then, and I moved back to Orlando a few years after that, and Matthew happened to be in the area too. And yeah, I don't know. Matthew's just been involved here with the Florida music scene for a very long time. And since being here, has booked a lot of shows, and I honestly don't think I would have started playing out at all with Mother Juno if it weren't for Matthew, because I had been working on songs for a while, and really the first impetus to get everything together was to perform at INC, which is yeah, festival in Miami. I think, I don't know, I'm horrible with years, but like 2016 or something, 2017.
That was 2016, yeah.
Okay, wonderful, thank you. I'm glad the voice is there. It's a guide. Yeah, and and Matthew is just one of the most encouraging and supportive and positive forces that I know of in the music scene in Florida. And you asked about romance as a uniting factor. I think maybe realness or like openness to expression and honesty is a very key binding factor in all of the releases.
Word.
Okay.
Sweet.
Thanks.
So Matt, do you want to go and speak for a minute about like the continuity and the aesthetic and like what you're trying to establish and execute and keep going as far as the look and feel?
Yeah, I think since the beginning, we've had like a house style. I was really, really inspired by, oh man, it's going to sound bad. I was really inspired by a lot of the Blue Note album covers, how they're always the artist was front and center, often in very like intimate, unadorned shots or candid moments. And I wanted to sort of capture that, as you can see with these. I wanted to sort of go against the prevailing trends in a lot of minimal synth and noise labels where the artist was obscured. I wanted to center them. They're quite literally on the cover. They're all over the insert. And that's been sort of, with maybe one or two exceptions, that's been the trend for all. I think we're at 100 and, let me check real quick, 131 releases so far. And I mean, you know, people sometimes maybe aren't immediately comfortable with it, but I think they're happy with the end result. It comes from a pure place. It's like, I see them as stars who are worthy of being on the cover of their records. So why shouldn't they be? And now it's even gotten to the point where they'll be on the imprint art too. So yeah, it's I don't know. It kind of grows out of my own like personal fandom. Like if I'm going to put my money and time into something, I'm going to be a huge Slavish fan. So I want the most Slavish packaging possible.
Word. So you did mention the idea of buttons and postcards, and I was wondering if you had any plans to take the collectibles like even further in the next year.
I do. I mean, we have there's myself and an artist that I've done a couple photo zines for, Andreas Soldner. We're going to try to work on some action figures based on PopNihil artists this year. That's the big project. Whether or not it will happen is quite another thing, but that's what we'd like to do. Little sort of Star Wars G.I. Joe scale action figures. Other than that, I've released photo zines, both of my own photos of live music and also the two Andrea Knight, Bacon Grease, and Andrea Soldner, of live music shots that a lot of times include a lot of PopNihil artists. But yeah, the action figure is the new thing, but it probably won't happen, but I'd like to think it will.
It's going to happen.
It's probably going to happen. So we're going to open up the phone lines, and if anyone wants to call up and comment or ask questions. I'm afraid there is, yeah. So the number is, put your pause on your phone and dial these numbers, 401-256-1454. In the meantime, I'm going to play a brief instructional video on how to most effectively make a phone call into the TV show. Here we go.
Due to the inherent delays in the internet broadcast protocol, audio feedback loops are a constant nuisance for live call-in show hosts and viewers alike. In order to avoid disorienting feedback problems, follow these simple guidelines. If you're watching tonight's broadcast on your computer, turn the volume of your computer off entirely before calling. If you're watching the stream on your phone, be sure to close the app you're watching on before calling in. If you're still having trouble with feedback issues after following these guidelines, please hang up and try calling back immediately.
All right, so there you go, folks. That's how it's done. 401-256-1454. Otherwise, we're probably going to wrap things up by if you wanted to talk about what you have in store for 2021 release-wise, what people can look forward to.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's hopefully something from everyone in these squares. For John, it'll be a reissue of a recent release of his that was from a tape label in Asia. I'm hoping to do a lathe of Jeremiah's work and then a zine with Kate. But past that, it's a mix of old and new. It's an artist that I worked with in Jacksonville forever ago. I should be releasing one of his things. He's called Voids. An artist from another Human Figures album. That was another album that I thought did really, really well. That was sort of like the comeback album for the label in May or June. And Daniel Holt just does beautiful sort of like downer Love and Rockets, like goth pop that is really, really special. Something from Chlorine, something from Bonnie Kane, a saxophonist. Yeah. All over the map, honestly. I hope to have 12 to 14 things out. I've got 2 things for this month. Hold on, I've got the cover art. Super Argo, which is a member of Ultra Vivid Scene. This is a reissue of, he was in a duo after that, out of Detroit, and this is a reissue of Lost Tracks that really never got released past CDR. It's beautiful dream pop. And toward the end of the month, I should be releasing something from Civic Center from Chicago, who do really cool, like industrial, sort of very catchy industrial, but mixed with sort of that the noise freeform. I think it'll be a fun month.
Yeah, it does sound like an action-packed future. I'm glad to hear everyone's staying prolific in these conditions.
It amazes me that anyone still has the energy to be creative. I have nothing but respect.
Yeah, for real. So, yeah, to wrap things up, does anyone want to give any shout-outs or closing thoughts? I know it's a lot of pressure, but now is the time to state your case.
Don't let me down.
Yeah, I'm really looking for some star content here, folks. Please blow my mind. I'm begging you.
Shameless promotion.
Yep.
Oh yeah, for sure. Plug your shit for sure.
Yeah.
If there is something to say.
I've been working on an album for a while, but I don't have a date for release. But it's just music that I've been playing since my last release in late 2017. So I'm excited about it. Also really intimidated because it's really hard to, like capture what you want when producing, and I'm very amateur at it. So, but I'm excited, and I'm excited to see the other releases that the label has this year. I hope mine will be this year as well, but we'll see. That depends on me.
Hell yeah. Well, I'm a big fan of your tapes and songwriting, so I'm looking forward to that personally. Anybody else would feel like chiming in before we cut to another video?
Huh?
Nice. No, that's good though. Well, y'all, I do want to thank you for. Wait, I'm sorry. Did you have? Did you want?
Oh wait.
Okay, good. Or,
I just want to say that the Florida Underground was sort of the impetus for starting this label. I owe everything to a variety of artists here for sort of inspiring me to go beyond just being a showgoer to being an active participant. So the label will always try to represent that as well as I hopefully can. But again, I feel there's something special going on here, and I hope to try to amplify those voices as much as possible.
hell yeah. Cool. Well, I do appreciate you guys taking the time to come on, and I hope you have a beautiful rest of your evening.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
All right, folks. We're gonna go ahead and shift gears and show you a video from a band called Guilty Feelings. They're from Lexington, Kentucky, and they're gonna play their song "We Will Fail."
Surrounded by trees, a mountain stands alone. A river flows from its mouth with a long tongue hanging out. The river flows out from the woods to a hole in the ground. The filth rises up to the top, something black is rising out. We will fail, we will fail, we will fail, we sleeps as our bodies draw to it. We will have no more sleeping slaves, we will be made, squatting on the skins of our own with their heads in our hands. We will fail, oh we will fail. 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 Unfit to continue, our kind animals are opened up. We stuff ourselves inside, we're digested but don't die. Reborn into new things, our eyes turn to the beast. Our eyes burn away with new ones underneath. Our world is ending, something moves beneath the hood. Black hood is lifted away, but there's nothing underneath. We will fail, oh we will fail. We will fail, oh we will fail. We will fail, oh we will fail. We will fail, oh we will fail.
Hell yeah, Mark. Welcome to the
up?
show.
Thank you.
Great to
Thanks for
have
having
you.
me. It's a thrill.
So, what do you have in store?
Really nervous.
Oh yeah, that's good.
I'm scared. Yeah. So I don't know. I can play. I got this piano here. I think the idea is that I'll just fuck around with the piano.
Word.
Anybody who wants to call, there's a phone number. It basically works. Kind of works.
Yeah.
Call up.
Here's that number. Here's that number. It's different than the normal numbers, so take note.
New number.
Call this number to talk to Mark and to engage in general shenanigans.
You're not going to hear Jeremy on that number, but I'm sorry. Yeah, I can just see, like, does this still sound like anything? The piano still sounds good? Like that?
Yes.
Excellent. I told people that, like, I told a couple people, like, I wasn't actually good at piano, and they're like, yeah, totally. I know. Or what, like, but I meant, like, I really meant it. It wasn't like I mean, you know what I mean? I can do like a tiny bit, but it's like, can't actually play it. So call up with a request. And
looks like we got a request on the Twitch chat room.
Oh man. All right.
Kenny World.
The Twitch chat room, you could probably call up too, but anyways, what's up?
Oh, the chat room is live. It is live. Kenny World Peace asks for Nilsson, Jesus Christ, You're Tall, or Coconut. Coconut? Yeah, you want to do Coconut? Maybe you want to warm up with something before you jump into Coconut. I don't know.
Yeah, Coconut's like that's like advanced stuff. I kind of was thinking like you'd call up. We would, I don't know. I can try, but I don't know.
Kenny, why don't you try to call Mark?
Yeah, you can talk me through how the song goes.
Yeah, maybe you could teach him how to play it.
That's the thing. I need a lot of
coaching.
Need a decent amount of help on all this stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm down to chit chat. I'm down to just kind of do stuff in the background. I should probably be playing right now. Like a couple notes. I don't know. I thought this would be a cool idea, but it's like, it feels very like, I'm just like, it's like you try to show off and you're just like sucking in front of all your friends. Hang on. I've got a call. Hello? Wait, one sec. Hello?
Sorry.
Caller?
Is there feedback?
No, you're good. I don't know. No, you're good.
Not feedback.
Okay, I'm getting them. Okay, other people calling need to wait till the first caller's done. So, caller?
Okay, I should speak?
Yeah, speak.
Okay, I got...
You have to sing along if you request it.
All right, well, wait.
Just request. We'll start with the request.
All right, this is a long shot, and I got to back up one if you know. But the song that George W. Bush danced to...
I just was looking at a video of that, but I don't remember what the song was. It was a silent video. I could try to do "Let the Eagles Soar" by John Ashcroft. Remember that one?
Jesus Christ.
Oh, yeah.
It's like...
Oh, sorry. I was thinking, Lil B, Let the Eagles Go?
Let the eagles soar like it's never soared before. Since I was on to the distant shore. Let the mighty eagles soar. Okay. I think that was a good one. Caller?
Sorry. There's a little bit of a lag. That was great.
Okay.
Do you know Lil B, Let the Eagles Go on an Eagles theme?
I don't know that one. Okay, now we're getting some feedback. I'm going to say goodbye to you, caller. Thank you. Okay, other caller, please call in. Someone who called recently, call in. How's this feeling? Jeremy?
I feel great about this.
Great, right?
It's fantastic. Yeah, so go ahead and call Mark up at this number. Good for just this segment. So use it or lose it.
Totally. like your teeth. Ignore it and they'll go away. Wait, ignore them and they'll go away. Yeah. Okay, we have a caller. Yes, caller, you're on the air.
Oh my God. Can we hear? Do you know Eagle Eye Cherry?
Yeah, Save Tonight.
Save Tonight. Save
No,
Tonight.
I can probably do that one, but you got to try to sing. Just give me a second to try to figure it out. It's like. Dun, dun. Ready? The curtains, all we need is candlelight. You and me is the lag coming through.
Sounds good.
Yeah, you know I'm going away, and how I wish it weren't so. Take this wine, drink with me. Let's delay our misery. Save tonight. Fight the break of dawn. Come tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be gone. Save tonight. Fight the break of dawn. Come tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be gone. Yeah, I mean we could keep going, but that was like. I think we kind of just what more needs to be said, you know?
We got a request on the Twitch chat room. The Twitch chat room is asking for porcupine pie. Porcupine pie.
That's a great request.
From Giggle Minx.
Wow. It's like porcupine pie, porcupine pie, porcupine pie, vanilla soup, a double scoop please. Maybe I won't, maybe I want, maybe I'll have. I just feel like a clown. The Tootsie Fruit, the fruity blue cheese, the porcupine pie, porcupine pie, porcupine pie, don't let it get on your jeans. Oh, it sounds a little strange, but you gotta eat it with gloves or your hands will turn green. Oh my God. He says that on the recording. He says, oh my God, you can hear it. Like he's like realizing how shitty his song is, you know what I mean? What have I done? Oh my God. So that'll do for that one.
Sweet. The chatterbox. The chatter is saying yes, killing it, and this is wonderful. Wow, hell yeah, yes! Exclamation point. So you're getting a lot of love in the Twitch chat room. Just to let you know.
Thanks.
And I want to relay that to give you that extra enthusiastic.
I need a boost.
A boost.
I was stressing before this, man.
All right, 347-645-3834 is the number. Call up and chat, say hello, drop a suggestion in the hat.
If it's like, you know, kind of early 2000s.
Oh, we're getting a request all the way from New Mexico. Wristband by Paul Simon.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wristband by Paul Simon.
I don't really remember how it goes, but it's like it's gonna sound a lot like Porcupine Pie the way I play it. It's like wristband, my man. You got to have a wristband. If you don't have a wristband, my man, you won't get through the door. But then the verses, like he always, you know, does. Such a special artist. He like tells a whole story about how he's like at the show. He goes outside, and he can't get back inside. And then the bouncer says, "You need a wristband." And he made a whole song about it.
Allison, of course, it's not too late to call in and jump in and give Mark some backup vocal support, or
If
just
you know
straight
the
up.
verse. Anybody in New Mexico knows the verse.
Any New Mexico residents would like to call in right now,
Or just to chit chat.
Yeah, just to say, hey, what's up?
But nobody wants.
The chit chat line is open, folks. Do you dare? Do you dare?
You know what I mean? Like that kind of stuff. We could get into that kind of stuff.
I'm going to play
How are you, Jeremy?
Oh, I'm doing fantastic. Thank you for asking. Oop, here we go, folks.
All right, we have a call. Yes, hello?
Hey, calling in.
You're on. Hello.
Do you have to, like, can you play like Harry Nilsson or anything?
Okay, that's like complicated, but I can try. Yeah, let's try. No, you know what? I'm sorry. I don't think I can play it. If it's Eagle Eye Cherry type stuff, that I could play. You said Lime in the Coconut. I'm gonna work on Lime in the Coconut over the course of the next couple minutes.
Like Longmont Potion Castle or anything?
I could play some good Longmont tracks. Caller, what say more. Speak on that.
Probably Bruschatti.
Okay. Keep kind of hitting me with more, and I'll try to kind of give it a.
My name is Kenny Basil, by the way.
Hey, Kenny. It's Bruschatti's not really like musical, but yeah, I mean, I'm into it. I love it. It's great. Let me work on the Nilsson thing. Do you want to sing the Nilsson or help me in that way?
Well, I can't sing. That's the problem.
I can't play it. So we got a couple big problems. All right, I'll come back to you. I'll try to come back to your request. I have another call. Hello, caller. It says multiple calls, and it's making this crazy sound. Hello. This is multiple calls. All right. The line is open. When should we stop?
Probably after you play Lime in the Coconut. But right now, we're gonna
somebody play it for me over the phone. Yeah, go ahead.
We're gonna actually play a commercial right now.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah. Oh, actually, we're gonna take a call.
Yes, caller.
Hey, sorry, I called before, but I fucked it up with the feedback, so I was wondering if I could call again.
Yeah, you go ahead.
Okay, cool. I just want to request Coldplay Clock.
Coldplay, yeah, for sure. It's like, okay. Right. Okay, I'll play that, and you wait, and you sing. You have to sing that along with. Okay.
Wait, can I sing the piano part or the words?
The piano part.
Okay. I think it's a little lower.
Fabulous. Perfect.
Yeah, that is.
Thank you, caller.
Quite good. Quite
I need
good.
to hang up on that caller. I'm sorry, but I got nervous because of the commercial.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get this commercial out of the way. Hang tight, audience. We'll be back in about a minute and a half, I believe.
Kennedy Plaza in Burnside Park. 10 natural color album prints. Kennedy Plaza, Kennedy Plaza's Green Roof Station welcomes travelers in two popular languages, English and Spanish. Kennedy Plaza. The interior of Kennedy Plaza features wood seating, public art, lavatories, and an information booth. Kennedy Plaza. Alleviate wait time by using one of RIPTA's electronic ticket kiosks. 1. Select ticket. 2. Insert currency. 3. Collect ticket. Note: fare prices may vary. R-Line, RIPTA bus. The R-Line is one of 62 buses that service Kennedy Plaza and Burnside Park. Kennedy Plaza, looking east. Glass waiting areas and informative signage guide travelers to their destination. Number 60 bus. The number 60 bus travels from Kennedy Plaza to Newport, Rhode Island, a popular summer destination. Statue of Ambrose Burnside. Civil War General Ambrose Burnside sits atop a horse in this bronze statue. Bajnadi Fountain. A stunning fountain erected in 1902. Park visitors are drawn to its 234 water spouts. Multipurpose skating rink. Athletes practice roller skating, a popular activity, in the Alex and Ani City Center rink. Haven Bros. A mobile restaurant that is known for its quality offerings and friendly atmosphere. Open late.
All right. Yeah, we got a yellow request.
ELO?
Yellow.
Yellow. Okay, yeah.
Yellow. Run away, run away. Or is that
Like the oh yeah kind of thing or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know I'm good enough, man. These are like, some of y'all are like music guys, you know what I mean? But again, if someone wants to call and try to coach me, I'm open to that. And some stuff I know. It's just some stuff I just don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can try to make it up, but that wouldn't be funny or fun.
Elton John from TR774344.
Yeah.
Folks on the Twitch chat room, it's much more fun if you call and use your own voice to request than to listen to your host.
You can just hear me go like, press the thing and be like, oh, wait. And then try something else to say. Wait.
Seems good.
What's the Elton John like? Yeah, like. What
I like Crocodile Rock.
Yeah. Okay. Well, don't have to do that one now. Hello.
What's ringing?
Hello. Caller. Hello.
Hello?
Yes. Hello. Can you hear me, caller?
Yeah, I can actually. But it's loud because on screen something entirely different is happening.
Yeah. Don't look at any of that. Don't look at the screen.
Forget about it. Okay. I wondered, what about Honey Pie by Beatles?
Yeah. Beatles. Yeah. How does it? I mean, I know it, of course, but how does it go? Like the part that I would play. It's like
that's the thing. I could sing it to you.
Oh no, that's different.
I have
My
no
bad.
idea.
Honey
Pie.
Right.
So yeah, I don't know the piano part.
Kind of like that.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I don't know. It's not as satisfying as a full lyric recount or whatever. Like if I knew it, but that's all I can do right now. I'm sorry.
I appreciate you very much.
Thank you. Appreciate you. Thank you.
Damn. I love that support. I love to see that kind of support.
Feeling supported.
Anything off Age of Quarrel?
Yeah, maybe call up. Yes, hello,
Have to
caller.
be ready. Hi, yes, I was wondering if I could hear some Danzig.
Yeah,
nice.
for sure.
We've got 2 votes equally for Sistinas or Mother.
Yeah, I'll do Sistinas for sure.
Hell yeah.
Awesome.
I kind of, yeah, I'm just going to play it. I'm just going to try to.
Sick.
It's kind of like this. Take my hand. You'll never find another quite like mine. If you did, you'd see that I'm a lonely one. I lost my soul deep inside. Oh, and it's so black and cold deep inside. So, you know, that kind of thing. That's that one.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah, that was good. That was quite good. 10 out of 10. Yeah. 4 exclamation points. Famous. Thank you. Twitch chat going fucking crazy.
Cleveland is calling.
Oh, fuck.
Yes, Cleveland.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, you're
How
on.
you doing?
You're on.
Awesome. Long time listener, first time caller.
Oh, hell yeah.
So I think coconut is lime and coconut is just like C7. And you just like
7. See, I don't know that stuff. Is that right?
Let me hear it.
I know C.
Yeah, I think you just like pick, and then I think you add the 7th note, which I don't know on piano.
What's it called? Like what letter? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know. I think that you raise the D to like add.
I think it's this. It's like Doctor. Something kind of like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Like that.
Are you open for some gear chat?
Some gear chat? Yeah, always.
Yeah.
You know it.
So,
Oh, nice.
You got a story about the piano? Where did that piano come from?
Piano is my mother's piano that I was given. It was bought by my grandfather for my mom when she was young, and she's always had it, but nobody ever played it. And I would always just fuck around on it and try and play it, but learn how to play it or whatever as a young person. And then I have a place here. I'm in my apartment where there's room for a piano, and so she's always said, "Would you like the piano? It's you can have this piano, and that's a very nice. That's a very nice thing." And so finally, after this last year, there was like a pandemic started, and then after the first round of it, I was like, I'm at my house. I need to find a way to maintain kind of like equilibrium. Let's get this piano. And I got the piano, and I'm very lucky to have it. But it's a real piano.
Nice.
And
do you have someone who's tuned it, has been tuned before?
If you're looking for a tuner, I recommend Daniel DiMaggio or Sakiko Mori. Good tuners that I know.
Yep. Seconded.
Yes, it was tuned. I had it tuned.
Can you use a capo on a piano?
It's such a good question. Great question. I think you can do all kinds of stuff to a piano. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt.
I see like people will do like prepared piano and they'll drop all sorts of knickknacks in there. You ever throw knickknacks in there?
I just figured out how to like kind of get in it. You know what I mean? So not yet, but I'm gonna look into it for sure.
What are you gonna throw in there?
Probably like some pogs, slammers. No, I don't know. I'm gonna answer you seriously. I'm not sure, but I'm interested in that idea. What should I? Do you have any ideas?
and maybe like eggs and like do different cooks on them and see. That sounds.
I could cook.
Maybe different.
Yeah.
Hard boiled, soft.
Oh,
boiled.
do different cooks on them. Got it. Yeah, that sounds good. I can definitely check that out. I love
cool, man.
collisions of. Oh, okay, you're done with me. Okay.
Oh no! I'll whatever.
I was just gonna say I like the idea of combining food and music. That's it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I feel like when you see a piano nowadays, especially after listening to so much like experimental music, I'm just like, what are you gonna put in that?
I know that's the thing.
like-
I'm kind of trying to wind it back a little bit to the old days. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
it's like Chekhov's gun. You gotta put something in that piano.
I love your energy, caller. You're delivering for me.
Well, I'm happy. This is great. Well, keep up the good work, and everything sounds great.
Thanks. Thank you. Goodbye.
All right.
When are we done with this?
Are you gonna give
I love it. I love it. But
are you gonna give the people what they've been clamoring for with this?
I got the 7th. Yes. Hello, caller.
Hey, is this Mark?
Yes, speaking.
Hey, cool. It's Kenny Basil again. I'm sorry.
Do I have the interval right, Kenny? Can you hear it?
Oh, I don't know about intervals.
See, okay. Does this sound like the song? It's like, it's kind of like a.
That's it, yeah.
Okay, so nailed it again, and what's the issue?
You nailed it. I'm sure.
Okay, sorry. Did you have another? I don't mean to just pigeonhole you.
I was asking if you could play Turkish March.
Turkish March. What is that?
Mozart?
Oh, Mozart.
Not like,
How does it go?
It's the one that goes like,
That's kind of like how they do it back then, right? You always hear that type of stuff.
It's a trill.
Yeah.
I was just wondering. You're sitting at a piano. I thought maybe you don't have to know how to. Whatever. I'm not. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm not trying to be rude.
The canon is kind of like pretty. We're pretty sick of it over here. No, I think Mozart was a good dude.
Yeah, he was a good dude.
I don't know it right now, but maybe at another time. Goodbye. I like. I'm loving this. I'm loving all the repeat callers, especially. I were really.
Mark, give us an original from Twitch chat room. They're clamoring for a farewell. My concubine.
I have one.
Okay, folks, this is what you all been waiting for.
We're done, right?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, going to the dogs. There is a window in the Tower of Song, lining a candle shine in a room at the top. It holds the preterite past. In times of crisis, the specter breaks the glass, spills out the flame. Automa footfall in the palace of smog. That final year before it went to the dogs. Watching the soldiers again. I held my tongue when the sniper in the rain blew us away. There's a keeper in the castle of sound. God, gird in the flower burning metronome count. Running the occupying armies aground. Caught unawares before the rockets rain down. Hopeful thoughts as we sing. But it's just a song, yeah, it hasn't got a thing to do with real life. That's it, man.
Thanks, Mark.
Thank you, Jeremy, very much. Thanks, everybody.
You're welcome back any old time. The people in Twitch are honestly clamoring for more.
Losing their shit.
Sibel is, I'm assuming it's Sibel, is going out of her mind, and she wants you to just be a regular feature on the program. All right, folks, so moving into the last segment of the night, we're going to be debuting we're going to be debuting some exclusive content that was provided by Noah Anthony of Profligate, following up his brilliant full-length Too Numb to Know with an outpouring of prolific outpouring of music under the Deuce Avenue name. He provided us with a video, 2 tracks. I want to invite you to strap in and enjoy the shit out of this. After this, I'm going to follow with some more PopNihil. I learned how to say that properly tonight. PopNihil video content, and then we'll wrap it up. So keep yapping it up in the chats and enjoy the fucking shit out of yourselves. Thanks again for tuning in.
Mm.